Hello everyone, I hope you had a very much quite have a wonderful, blessed day indeed, guys, and also very much quite have a great morning indeed, guys. Well, as you can see, guys, today is still exactly quietly cold as yesterday it was, but it's quietly becoming a bit much more warmer as well. As you can see, I even have Universe sitting with me here, so she's just exactly with me just to keep me company as well. But nevertheless, guys, I appreciate your guys' support, and for you guys as well, commenting as well means successfully, it means completely a lot to me as well. Continue pushing on your guys' side and continue doing whatever it is that you guys are doing as well, and continue staying strong and continue shining your light to the world as well. No matter what, you guys got this as well. You guys believe in me, I believe in you too as well. Like and subscribe to Bill channel in YouTube and as well in TikTok. If you want to know more, you'll find out more. And very much quietly thankful for your guys' support. Just warm and stay happy and stay blessed and enjoy your day as well. With that all exactly being said, let's continue on to the next episode on our next super villain or superhero or monster or supernatural creature as well. On today's episode, we're to speak about Magic Brother, who is a member of a powerful top dog secret group known as the Hive Brothers, who are actually the frequent collaborators, or they known by another alias as the partners of another ancient secret society of supervillains known as the Order of the Six, with the sole goal and mission of helping the members of the Order of the Six to completing their sole goal and mission of conquering and controlling planet Earth and placing the entire Six Nation Hunter race and species and its dominance over humanity and over the known universe and the rest of sacred existence. Throughout all of this, Magic Brother becomes a frequent member and a very powerful, formidable ally and a deadly adversary to the members of the Universal Heroes and to the members of the Universal Magic Heroes as well. It is quietly said that Magic Brother joined the group in order to help them advance their future plans and their future goals so that the Order of the Six could rise on top of the food chain and remain as the sole mortal, godlike, dominant rulers of the entire sacred universe and of the known universe in the process. Magic Brother is so obsessed with power. He's so obsessed with power, and he's so obsessed with utter destruction, and trying to unlocking the secrets of dark powers and dark abilities, especially and trying to unlocking the secrets of shadow energy, rather than to him infusing himself with the ancient substance. But instead, he learns of a different method and he creates a different opportunity to understand its full potential and to its greatest extent in order for him to gaining new power and getting new infinite dark knowledge in the process as well. Magic Brother is very heavily observant, also shares a dark ambition and a darker goal of dark experimentation, to which he does regularly all the time. And throughout the following centuries and years, he's been obsessively experimenting on supernatural creatures, beings, monsters, creatures that come from the entire sacred universe, some within sacred great nations, others within the sacred society, in trying to understand their power and their physical energies and also especially their body modification, to which he's always been able to add and adapt it to great sinister formation hunters and great sinister fire hunters, ice hunters, water hunters, greater metal hunters, and Six Nation hunters, Seven Nation hunters, trying to understand how their capabilities and their immunities work in order to understand the byprocess of their power and of their true supernatural set of skill. He's a very creative, dark magical being, very obsessed with power, destruction, chaos, and the dark nature of dark magic's true capabilities and the true secrets and the true secrets of nano energy, to which he's been trying to access and trying to unlock from himself to becoming an immortal, dark, godlike magic user himself. And the reason he joined the group and the organization is because he realized that his plan and his expertise and his talents would serve a useful, dark purpose, and to which they successfully exactly did as well, to which they helped both the organizations and both the groups themselves come in creating destructive, highly compatible weaponry technology and supplying it to their operatives, to their assassins, and to their mercenaries, to the Shadow Empire warlords and commanders, and to every other alien conqueror, tyrant, or any other random warlord, dark druid, dark witch, or any one of them of those groups as well, enabling them to fulfill their darkest plan and the ancient purpose of their goal of controlling humanity and the sacred society in the process. So let's exactly get into it. Within the actual proximity of the 17th century, Magic Brother was quietly one of the most loyal dark magic users to the original Order Magic, under current leadership, when he was quietly still leading the Shadow Empire during the great magical dark century days, to where he led it with greatness, and under the current leadership, Amber, the goddess of power, better known by different alias as a witch of power, led the dark magic users. During at that time, Magic Brother was one of the most faithful dark magical servants to Amber and to the original Lola Magic. He rose to the occasion so quickly and so fast, despite his true talent and true capabilities of his creative ideas in creating and engineering powerful, sinister, dark weapons of mass destruction, to which the Shadow Empire warlords and commanders always regularly needed in order to supply them to their top suppliers and to their top supernatural clients as well, who needed the weapons for mass destruction. During in those times, Amber, the goddess of power, became highly fond and highly appreciated at Magic Brother's true capabilities and his true talent and his true creative idea and his true expertise as well in bioengineering and also in creative engineering, to which he needed these technologies, ideas, and the great dark magical ideas to incept the Shadow Empire's true dictatorship, to incepting the Empire's true leadership and its true dictatorship, making sure that the original Little Magic's reign would remain invincible and also highly formidable as well during the days when the Shadow Empire was rising to power as well. Over the following centuries, after the following 17th century, Magic Brother exactly helped Amber with many various dark experimentation in experimenting in creatures, animals, types of breed of creatures, subtype of magical creatures and breeds, and supernatural creatures such as werewolves and vampires, trying to understand their powers and their capabilities, and also transferring those powers and those abilities to the Shadow Empire warlord and commanders, to some who not exactly and eagerly won't be, to some who didn't exactly apply to the experimentation, but despite that, it helped the Shadow Empire warlords and commanders, creating powerful, dangerous, highly marbled forces known as hybrids, to rose to the occasion as well. During at that time, the mighty dark magical brother exactly discovered that dark magic and shadow energy are one of the same pure energy of the cosmic force of the universe, and to doing so, he decided that it's time for him to also obtain some powers of his own that can easily help him face the threats in the far future that will soon exactly come about. With that exactly being said, he told Emma, the goddess of power, known by better name as the Witch of Power, that he will be hereby be defecting from the followers of the Dark Druids, and from the followers of the Faithful, and from the followers of the Dark Witches, and as well from the current status of the original Lord of Magic, in order to better understand his powers and his true capabilities, to which Amber, the goddess of power, exactly showed true respect and understanding his decision. And without exactly being said, Amber exactly reassured Magic Brother that she will also in return supply him with destructive more highly compatible gravity technology, to which her secret collaborator has been supplying her with, to which may prove very useful for him to exactly have whenever goal or group, to whatever goal or a powerful group he'll be joining forces with as well, to which he happily agreed with that as well and seemed very proud of that as well. During the following centuries, Magic Brother remained within the shadows of the entire sacred magic universe, wreaking havoc actually from behind the scenes, trying to maintaining his true status and his true position in the entire sacred wars and conflicts, while manipulating them from behind the scenes. He would regularly appear from the shadows of the cities to meet up with the most powerful, dangerous, evil warlocks and evil druids, trying to exactly budget them and trying to exactly tell them that they did a very good job and a marvel work in creating chaos and carnage and more fusion and more confusion within their own people and within their own kind, to which will soon benefit the entire race as well. Over the following decades of the following centuries, Magic Brother also made an interesting, powerful connection with the dark dragon followers, to where they also supplied him the power of controlling natural energy and the power of controlling natural energy and the power of controlling natural powers and supernatural capabilities, to which Magic Brother exactly told the great dark followers of the dark dragon of the mighty dragon races that he might appreciate the power and the ability of utilizing fire ability powers in order for him to remain invincible and also to remain also highly undetected. To which they told him they can indefinitely indeed give him those powers and those abilities as well. During the great following centuries, Magic Brother wreaked enormous greater havoc than ever before, created carnage and despair upon his wake, testing his might and his fullest ability throughout the entire warring clans of the sacred great nations, and to which forced the other magic users and the other heroes to actually intervene by any other choice, to which the Four Nation Hunters exactly just to which the Four Nation Hunters exactly did exactly just that, intervening at the right intervening at the right time when they realize that Magic Brother's power has gone beyond measurement, and that his power has evolved and has adapted as well. Magic Brother exactly warned the Four Nation Hunters that he will not show mercy or anything else to any of his enemies or adversaries, due to the fact that his powers have gained the advantage in the battle and in the war, and that when the right time returns, he will definitely return as well. As the Four Nation Hunters and the other allies exactly realized that Magic Brother meant exactly what he meant, that his power has grown beyond measurement, that he quietly is invincible now, and is growing stronger by every century and by every year, to which means, in other words, to them, that he will pose a formidable, deadly adversary to their kind and to the rest of the sacred peace and harmony that they're trying to establish as well. To which they told the Four Nation Hunter elders and all the other sacred clans and all the other sacred clans elders and the sacred great nations members council and all the other elderly ancient supernatural council that Magic Brother will definitely pose a threat to the entire sacred peace and to the entire sacred harmony and sacred balance of the entire sacred universe. To which the elders already agreed that he will definitely exactly do that. But the only way for them to exactly secure their position in the entire piece of the harmony is for them to exactly find a way to diffuse the threat and also to furtherly subdue it in a very proper silent way, to where they all possess agreed on that as well. During the following centuries, Magic Brother remained within the shadows of his hideouts, studying and trying to learn the capabilities of natural powers and of natural statistic abilities, to where his eyes and his true shape-shifting abilities began to re-emerge and reappear as the color of his eyes began changing and shifting to animal eye color. Some began changing into purple eye color, some began changing into violet color. Different types of his eyes began switching and changing due to the fact that he's gaining the power of nature's true power of the natural of the sacred natural worlds country's power, and its true darkest oblivion power as well, in a process of imbalanced power and also as well of balanced power as well in the process. During the following years, at the end of the century, Magic Brother kept a close watch on sacred society, especially on humanity, realizing that the ancient groups of the supervillains have managed to be reassembled, while the other organizations have already been done that, and the Shadow Empire is still exactly remaining the same, due to the fact that he has contacts within the Shadow Empire itself, such as the Shadow Empire warlords and commanders who have decided to aid him and give him more gravity technology, to which was part of the agreement that he had with Amber, the goddess of power as well. And also, Magic Brother also kept a close eye and watch on the dark seekers, and also on the sand warlocks, and also on the sand warlocks, and also on the sand warlocks and the sand druids, making sure that he understands their powers and their capabilities on how to manipulating the power of sand and the power of dust, to which may prove very useful for his elemental abilities and for his elemental powers as well in that status quo as well. During the middle years, Magic Brother remained within his hideout until War Brother appeared with an interesting and powerful proposition, telling him that he and him are more alike when they both served under the original Lord of Magic's guidance, and under his full leadership and under his full expertise, which makes them his highest and most powerful, formidable apprentices and students as well. To which Magic Brother already agreed with War Brother, and he already told War Brother that he knew that he was coming to his hideout one way or the other. War Brother exactly gave Magic Brother a powerful proposition that if he joins his group or his organization and helping his powerful and formidable allies known as the members of the Order of the Six, his powers and his expertise would definitely serve his goal and his dark purpose, to which helping him realize what his true destiny and what his true place is in the entire known universe and in the rest of the cosmos of the ancient wars and battles of the sacred universe and of the rest of sacred society, to which Magic Brother precisely agreed on that. That is exactly what he's been trying to know about where he stands in all of this ancient wars, battles, and chaos, so that he can find his true calling and true place. It means that he has to join a powerful, formidable group of an organization known as the Hive Brothers, then so be it. He'll be very glad and be very happy to have found a place with the organization itself, to where his abilities and to where his powers might be seen and might be actually be recognized by one of the members, to which War Brother and Magic Brother exactly shook hands and exactly told each other from now on out they are hereby partners and friends and close associates as well, to which he gladly agreed on that as well. And he told War Brother that from here on out, his allies and his sleeper agents and his greater spies are at the service of the Hive Brothers, and meaning in other words, they are also at the service of the Order of the Six, which means that the Order of the Six will have more power, more influential connection, more resources than ever before, to which it's gaining more resources, just like the Order of the Five and the founders and the Order and the Order of the Five and the Order of the Four. They're gaining more power and more resources than ever before. In doing so, in stopping and preventing the heroes and the rest of the sacred heroes and the rest of the Four Nation Hunters from thwarting their plans and their goals in the process as well. To which War Brother began to agree that with his resources at his disposal, the organization will be able to take one step further closer to its true ultimate goal and purpose, and with his expertise at their service, they'll be more powerful and a more formidable group, unlike any other that they've never known or ever seen. To which he agreed on that as well. On the actual 25 of May, Magical Brother exactly reconvened with the members of the Hive Brothers, with the leader of the group known as War Brother, who exactly reconvened with the members of the Hive Brothers in the ancient dark crystal temple, to which was relocated on an ancient dark waterfall, able to actually protecting it and keeping it safe from far of enemy eyes. War Brother exactly told the members of the Hive Brothers that the members of the Order of the Six are very impressed with the test subjects that they were able to receive, and with more test subjects that they were able to highly receive the other members of the group exactly spoke that with Magic Brothers' true capabilities and his true expertise within the group itself, they can easily win the battle and the war. But War Brother exactly warned the members of the Hive Brothers that the members of the Universal Heroes and the members of the United Heroes are too powerful and they are too destructive, and also especially with the alliance with the members of the Four Nation Hunters and with the alliance itself, they are too dangerous to be taken lightly, and it will be unwise for them to go toe to toe with them unless they come up with a sinister plan. Magic Brother exactly assured the members of the Hive Brothers that he has a plan in mind to deal with the threat. All he just needs is time and preparation for it to begin taking its place, which the members begin to agree, then that is the time that he shall have. On the actual 17th of June, Magic Brother began a dark experiment notation with a rogue warlord, and with a couple of dark, sinister magic users known as a Dark Druid, a Dark Witch, and a Dark Faithful, and a Dark Warlock, and a Dark Warlock, and a Dark Warlord, and a Dark Warlord, and a sinister supernatural creature of a vampire, and of a werewolf, and of a fairy, and of a Dark Witch, and also of a dark, powerful hybrid creature of a dark hybrid creature as well. All together of them exactly put their hands down on an ancient pentagram, to where the symbols of the power of darkness, to where the symbols of the power of the energy began going straightly into the host himself, where his powers began highly to be infused with energy, with dark, negative spiritual energy, to where his capabilities and his powers began literally exploding than ever before. Magic Brother exactly told his allies that he's very, very pleased that the experiment manages to knock off, but before they can easily exactly gain the expertise, gain the expression that they're about to gain, the energy of the creatures began highly expelling and began highly exploding in a higher rate. The creature's power began literally subduing the host himself in the process, making him more younger and making him more ageless than ever before, which Magic Brother began to believe that the experiment is far from over, and whatever it is that they're trying to achieve is not exactly not they're not even exactly far close to it as well. On the actual 19th of July, Magic Brother was able to regroup with the members of the Red Ones, who are founded and led by Zacchaeus Darkest, as in the different Zacchaeus Darkest, not the other Zacchaeus Darkest, the one who is the founder and leader of this organization, the other who is a member of another powerful, ancient, secret, shadow criminal organization. So there are two of them, more like father and son. Yeah, yes, definitely more like father and son, because the son has formed his group, he's formed his own group, while the father has joined forces with the most powerful, shadowy, elite, rogue, supernatural group of super criminals and super villains who are enlightened members and very, very, very formidable members. His episode is definitely on TikTok and also on YouTube, so you'll definitely find it there. So let's exactly get to it. The Red Ones exactly reassured Magic Brother that with the knowledge that they're about to give him, will indeed indefinitely help the experimentation reach its full byproduct. And with that exactly being said, the experimentation will definitely exactly knock off to its true greater hit than ever before. To which Magic Brother began to agree that he doesn't exactly need the experiment to successfully succeed when he wants to isolate its dormant gene and its dormant capabilities and power, to which he can exactly use in order to spreading the physical energy and the spiritual energy to himself and to his loyal servants, to where they agree that they do have infinite knowledge, and they do have ancient architect, and ancient powerful forbidden secrets that they can easily pass down to him. In return, they need the powerful technology known as gravity technology, to which they've been trying to get their hands on, and to which the organization is definitely in need of that in order for them to supply it to the assassins and to the mercenaries of their own as well. To which Magic Brother began to agree that that is definitely what he's going to do as part of the ancient pact and of the ancient deal as well. On the actual 17th of August, Magic Brother and War Brother were completely watching from behind the scenes of their headquarters as a dark creature that was quietly created by Magic Brother by Magic Brother's true dark experimentation with destructive Shadow Empire technology, and also with gravity technology, and also with base dark magic and spiritual energy, was created by Magic Brother and by his followers, to where they were able to watch the entire battlefield throughout the monitor as the creature wreaked havoc on the entire alien city, on the entire beautiful alien city that houses magnificent statues of the most powerful, deadly heroes and honored heroes of the entire sacred universe, who have been known to have defended the entire alien universe and the rest of its star systems from the worst threats ever all, to where the other members of the universal heroes and the other members of the world heroes intervene in order to stop the rogue creature from wreaking such months of havoc and carnage, to where War Brother and Magic Brother were watching the battle from the monitors and became highly impressed that the creature was able to destroy its finest and most powerful adversaries of all. And Magic Brother stated to them that this experiment is definitely making huge waves, and that it could exactly enable the members of the Order of the Six to become the most powerful elite members and elite godlike rulers of the entire cosmos, to which they are one step closer to making sure that their dominance is put on the spot right away. To where Magic Brother began to tell War Brother that he has a plan of his own to deal with the members of the Universal Magic Heroes, to where he shares a powerful ancient history with Dr. Magic, to which he will definitely be able to meet up with his old ancient nemesis and fighting his daughter known as Universal Magical, to where he must finish them off once and for all. War Brother exactly stated to Magic Brother that he cannot allow his obsession to destroy his arch nemesis and his greater arch companion or greater arch competition to get in the way of the ancient purpose and getting in the way of the ancient purpose of mission. But Magic Brother exactly told War Brother that the competition would definitely be most likely they'll be clashing and frequently fighting up against them now, since they're all going to be standing in the way of the ultimate goal and of the ultimate dark purpose of the organization's goal. So it won't make any difference if they exactly just distance themselves when the threat is going to be purposely trying to get on their way of their true ultimate purpose. So it's better if he deals with them personally and himself, to which he's been willing to test his powers and his abilities to a higher standards. War Brother exactly warned him that he must never underestimate the allies of the Universal Heroes. They are shown to be more than to be a powerful group, but a powerful family of superheroes. Despite that, they are very powerful. They are very powerful, and they do not need to be underestimated or taken lightly. To which he told him and reassured him that he won't ever do again, now that he has seen what they're capable of as well. On the actual 15th of September, Magic Brother entered the Dark Crystal School, Dark Crystal School, which is very powerful, formidable Dark Crystal School of dark magic users who were quietly banished and exiled from the entire sacred magic universe for their sinister magical crimes against the entire sacred magic society, of them breaking the magical laws and rules of not trying to abide by them. So the great elders of the entire sacred magic universe decided it's best to banish them with the aid of the 7 nation hunters and with the aid of the 4 nation hunters, trying to make sure that the peace between the species and of their kind doesn't get fractured within all along as well. To which he was able to exactly enter the school, and the dark magic users exactly reveal themselves as they told Magic Brother that it's an honor to have them, it's an honor to have him, it's an honor to precisely having him at their doorstep, and they're willing to supply him the dark infinite knowledge. Magic Brother exactly told the dark magic users that all he needs and requires is the powerful knowledge of how to converge dark magical crystals and power to his own benefit, and controlling the power of the dark entities. That is all that he needs to know. And the dark magic users exactly told him that they'll be happy to oblige him, because they do have an ancient secret dark cave chamber beneath the entire school itself, to what houses dark crystals and dark ancient pictures and statues of the ones that came before them, who have learned a way to controlling the power of the dark entities, or better known as the dark creatures that come from the other dark dimension, and very, very different dark dimension that has an alternate gateway of a portal between dimensions, and between dimensions, and between physical dimensions, and between physical dimensions and reality itself, to where these creatures always reemerge, and some witches and some druids take advantage of that power in order to understand it rather than to infuse themselves with it, since these creatures are part of shadow energy themselves as well. They're more likely the different result of shadow energy being more highly purple and being more highly violet color in nature, because they are truly interacting with the energy and its true capabilities, giving and granting immortal other creatures, immortal aliens and immortal fairies, and normal mortal human witches more power and more energy. Witches can exactly adapt to the power, but other mortal creatures will die and suffer at the price of their age, and at the price of their age, and at the price of their body's deterioration, at the price of their age, and at the price of their age, and at the price of their great body's deterioration, expiration of their cells, not easily unable to adjust to the energy substance. But witches and fairies can easily adjust to it, because their powers are based on dark magic and are based on light magic. So they are highly magical, pure blood magical creatures that can easily adjust to it. Unlike the Lord of Magic, who survived the infusion, he's more likely able to survive it, but the others won't be so badly, because they need every dose and every infusion every hour. So either way, let's get on track. Despite that, the Magic Brother exactly was very happy that the dark magic users will give him the knowledge, and they'll give him the power that he needs to exactly acquire and obtain as well, now that he knows exactly what he's about to do with the goal that's been set in his mind. On the actual 19th of October, Magic Brother remained within the dark ancient crystal cave, infusing himself with the natural power, with the natural dark power of dark magic convergent energy of the crystal, trying to better understand it, and trying to know of its true power and its true capabilities, while the dark magic users exactly alerted him that the 4 nation hunters are here to order to do the inspection work, and Magic Brother told them that he will deal with them with ease, because now he has gained the knowledge. The power and color of his eyes began glowing, some sort of reddish Irish color, showing that his power has adapted and that he's immune to its true capabilities as well, since he's been given supernatural immunities, and that he's a hybrid himself as well, that his power has gained different types of DNA and supernatural DNA species within his very body, and that his immunity has made him immune to the natural power and to the natural state of the dark energy's true power as well. Two of the 4 nation hunters were about to enter the entire college, where Magic Brother began destroying them and and literally wiping them off the track with ease, demonstrating to them that he's more powerful and more deadly than ever before. Universal Magic Girl and the rest of the Universal Magic heroes arrived in the nick of time to fight up against Magic Brother, to where all of them, the odds were completely evenly matched against them, as Magic Brother exactly thanked Universal Magic Girl that he had the chance to finally meet her, but he told her one time that they'll soon meet again. But it was an honor to exactly meet up with her, as he teleported himself away, and so did some of the other followers that came along with him as well. Universal Magic Girl exactly stated that the dark magic users in this realm are quietly frequently helping the dark forces, which means we won't do any good by punishing them or trying to take away their powers, because it will add more fuel to the fire, and that is not exactly necessary, as they all agree with that as well. On the actual 28th of November, Magic Brother was able to reconvene with the dark magic users of the Dark Druids, the Dark Witches, and the Dark Faithful on an ancient dark crystal cave, to where it houses a waterfall and ancient paintings and ancient dark paintings of how to controlling dark magic and dark magical natural powers, where it actually gave them the power to have animal-like futures, animal-like future body faces and eye color began changing and glowing in a different way, more like a greenish or a yellowish or purplish or different types. And also the ancient paintings themselves show that there were powerful evil origins. Remember the origin races that I talked about? They are quietly on YouTube. For those of you who don't exactly know exactly what I'm talking about, that the origin races, that some of the other origins have went from evil and very much quietly entered the evil stage, where their powers began changing and their eye color began changing into a greenish, very powerful greenish, dark greenish color, to where they were able to gain the power of enhancement and the power of fully adjusting to the natural dark energy of power and of natural elemental energies as well, to where the mighty Magic Brother told the dark magic users that their services would definitely be needed, because he has a bigger plan and a very sinister plan that he needs to put to the test, and he needs them for a deadly dark plan, to where he's about to give it a test of his own. To where they all precisely agree that they're at the service of the Hive Brothers and at the service of the Order of the Six, right in here from now on, and also under the current leadership of Magic Brother himself as well. On the actual 9th of December, Magic Brother and the dark magic users began a full incursion on a sacred, began a full incursion on a sacred village, on a sacred supernatural village that's quietly within the realm of humanity, which in other words is quietly within the woods, or within the forest of Canada, where they begin attacking their own people and their own kind, who've been remaining and living in peace for many decades and for many centuries, unnoticed and unseen by humanity. They actually are supernatural creatures and beings. The battle literally continues to go on until the members of the Universal Founders arrive in the nick of time to level the odds, and the battle itself caused a huge amount of disturbance, long enough for the entire press to actually arrive. Magic Brother realized that the entire human race can't know about the supernaturals that live here, so he told his followers to defect and to retreat right away. But before that, he cast a huge lightning energy surge of a storm, which created the disappearance, enough for them to disappear and to disperse away, while the members of the Universal Founders exactly told the entire press conference of the rest of humanity that the attack here was just an alien attack, an alien phenomenon lightning attack, that the creatures who are living here peacefully, that the humans who are living here peacefully, were just under attack by normal lightning weather, or by normal terrorist group organization, to which they don't know exactly about. But the press quietly believed them and quietly took that highly unlikely as well, as the other members of the Universal Partners exactly spoke among themselves, telling them that Magic Brother has grown highly completely powerful and highly completely powerful, and also highly remaining unpredictable, and that his thirst for power continues to grow more harder than ever before, which means, in other words, that he will be a threat and a force to be reckoned with, as they all precisely agree on that as well. On the actual 19th of January, Magic Brother was able to reconvene with the members of the Hive Brothers on the dark central headquarters of the organization, to where he told the members of the Hive Brothers that everything else is in place and that everything else is ready to go according to plan, the way it's meant to be. The leader of the Hive Brothers, known as War Brother, exactly told Magic Brother that they've been waiting for the whole time for the status quo of the that have been waiting for the whole time of the status quo of the information, and that he already told the members of the Order of the Six that their planning and their goals have now beginning to start to their beginning have been finally beginning have been actually been finally ready to begin to have been finally ready to begin their full establishment and a full process of the goal himself as well. As Magic Brother quietly seemed pleased that all is set and ready, and that the members of the Order of the Six may be proud that they can now proceed with the ultimate task of the next phase of their mission as well. On the actual 18th of February, Magic Brother was able to reconvene with the most powerful dark witch known as Witchcaster on a dark cave, to where they spoke with the ancient dark wizard, who's also a high-ranking member of a dark, sinister, shadowy criminal organization, to where the three of them exactly spoke about learning each other's two different capabilities and their powers, in harnessing the power of camouflage and the power of stealth and the power of invisibility, to where they all agree that they can harness the power by doing that, and they can also learn of a different method of containing nano energy and learning of its true secret and true capabilities, to where Magic Brother exactly told the two that he came up with a different method and a different sinister way into learning about the energy, than rather to giving the energy to the other humans who need it, to those human groups who've been quietly been needing the goal and the power to fully eradicate diseases such as cancer, famine, and all of those, or LDS, or any of those diseases that the rest of humanity is dealing with, till they all agree that it's time for them to give those powerful, worthy humans the chance to becoming mortal godlike beings and creating chaos among human society. That will take the United Heroes' attention away from the entire supernatural hidden worlds universes war, enough for them to begin their plan and their goal, towards the wizard and witchcaster begin to agree that they must enable those goals once and for all. On the 13th of March, Magic Brother was able to precisely to reconvene with one of the most loyal, sinister subordinate of the former original Order Magic, on a dark hideout, toward the location of it is quietly, to where the location of the hideout itself is quietly undisclosed, to was able to tell the hooded figure that it's time for him to serve his purpose and give him the secrets he needs. In return, he'll supply his allies, the Shield Empire warlords and commanders, with powerful and invincible gravity technology, to which will help them even up the odds. To a process agreed, and it is definitely time to exactly do that. On the 18th of April, Magic Brother entered the ancient, powerful dark cave known as the Cave of Known Knowledge. The Cave of Known Knowledge had an ancient, powerful goblin statue, and the ancient statue of the sacred founder, and the ancient statue of the golden king, and the ancient statue of one of the golden masters, founders, and leaders of themselves, where their eyes had begun to completely change into golden coloring, some into animal eye color, some into frog-like animal color, and to where Magic Brother began to believe that this is a source of the power he's been trying to acquire, and that he's finally at the final stage to doing that as well. On the actual precise day of the 19th of April, Magic Brother was able to reconvene with War Brother on his central headquarters, where he told them that he has deciphered the ancient language and the ancient text of the secrets of the knowledge that he was searching for, and that he's ready to put it to the test if he's willing to exactly allow him to begin his part of his mission. To a War Brother exactly told Magic Brother, then it's time for them to begin their mission. And the members of the Order of the Six, and the members of the White Scientists and of the Brown Scientists and of the Dark Scientists, are expecting enough knowledge and enough power for them to becoming greater, immortal, godlike beings, especially the members of the White Scientists. They are willing to become immortal, godlike beings, to enter the power of godlikehood, just like their species and just like the kinds of the vampires, werewolves, witches, fairies, druids, furnishing hunters, fire hunters, wizards, dark creatures, magical creatures, hybrid creatures, supernatural criminals, warlocks, druids, and all type of the creatures that live within the entire sacred universe, and some within the golden universe, mixed universe, robotic universe as well, to which Magic Brother agreed that he'd be more than happy to give them the power and the secret he has learned, but in return he needs their services and the utmost powerful, intimate knowledge to his sinister and ultimate purpose, to which War Brother exactly told him that is good enough for him as well. Despite this, guys, Magic Brother is completely an invincible, dark, magical creature, highly skillful in super strategist, in technician, and very highly resourceful, and very highly ancient in nature. Magic Brother possesses the power of detection, supernatural communication, ancient languages that he can speak, the power of teleportation, the power of reading minds, mind control, hypnosis, vampire speed, vampire physiology, werewolf physiology, warlock physiology, the power of hybrid creatures' DNA inside of him. He's a hybrid himself and is more powerful in nature, and as well the power of manipulating spiritual energy, dark convergence magic, and the power of duplication, conjuring illusions, the power of camouflage, stealth, disappearing, reappearing at will, energy, matter, gravity, and manipulation, and all of that, electricity, lightning, natural energy, power manipulation, and the power of creating clones and duplication of himself, and gravity-based powers, and the great power of repulsive forces, to where he can knock people off like literally as in like pushing them off by himself, like pushing them literally away completely, demonstrating that he does possess the power of godlike abilities, and the power that he has, that the powers that are solely closely to the progenitor himself, known as the sacred founder himself as well, and known as the original Lord of Magic, and closely related to Clay and Jet, and to the Dark King, and also to the Dark King, and also to Dark Grey as well, and also to the Golden Masters leader, and to the Sacred Children's leader, and to the members of the most powerful, deadly, elite shadowy criminal organization. Magic Brother is very resourceful, very powerful, very highly respected to the members of the Hive Brothers. He respects each member, and he shows true dedication to the organization, giving them his true resources, his sleeper agents, his allies, his operatives within the shadows, giving them and providing them immense power, and immense resources for them to help enable the Order of the Six's goal and mission of ruling humanity and placing their sole control and grip over the known universe and the entire sacred universe. Magic Brother believes in a dark purpose, in a dark mission, that the Order of the Six and the Order of the Six and the Six Nation Hunters must have their grip and control over humanity, so that they can become the mortal godlike beings. He's very, 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 very honored warrior, and he shares a very powerful complicated relationship with Universal Magic Girl, who's the original member of the Universal Hero, because both of them were once like partners and lovers many years ago, during the following stages where he entered the entire magic school, where he shapeshifted. He kind of had the power of shapeshifting and changing his power and his ability to a different aspect, so he can blend in and get the knowledge and the expertise and the entire dark experience of how to control light magic and dark magic all in one, so understanding the full physiology and capability of the power, to where the two were able to meet up. But during that entire meeting, they both exactly had a complicated relationship and a complicated understanding of how to use their powers and their abilities, to which brought them off completely, to where he shares a powerful, unique fascination over Universal Magic Girl's power and her capabilities, and her rising to the occasion in mastering her powers and leading a powerful, formidable team known as the members of the Universal Magic Heroes as well. Despite this, Magic Brothers learned from the hard way that the members of the Universal Heroes and of the allies and of the Alliance itself, and the members of the Four Nation Hunters and the members of the United Heroes, must never be taken lightly again, as he's learned to learn from his mistakes. If he tells the members of the Hive Brothers that they can never repeat the same mistakes and failings that they did many years ago as well. Throughout all of this, Magic Brother does possess the rarest and most darkest ability, which is shapeshifting, changing the color of his eyes, transformation, duplication, illusion casting, the power of manipulating wood, stone, sand, mist, air abilities, lightning. He possesses destructive lightning power-based abilities and a power of super speed, telepathic and mind-controlling levitation, and the ability of gravity manipulation, and the power of creating, and the power of manipulating paper, and the power of great power of manipulating paper and matter and energy all at will, and manipulating the cosmic forces of the universe, to which he can do detection and super sensing, to which he can actually do, and the power of camouflaging, stealth, and blending in with the environments, resurrection, summoning, to which he can summon multiple types of powerful, formidable animals, creatures alike, to defend him, to becoming his offense and to becoming his defense as well. Throughout all of this, Magic Brother has an elite group of dark sinister followers known as the Dark Druids, the Dark Witches, the Dark Faithful, the Dark Seekers, the Dark Warlocks, the Dark Warlocks and the Dark Witches, the Dark Fairies, and the Dark Werewolves, the Dark Vampires at his disposal. Some are his allies, others are his followers, and he leads them with great authority, showing them great respect and teaching them how to utilize dark knowledge and great dark power. He also shows a tremendous great respect over the original Lord of Magic and over Amber, the goddess of power, better known by a better name, the Witch of Power, to which he shares a tremendous greater respect for them. And he was quietly saddened deep down to hear the death of the original Lord of Magic as well, because he shares a true great appreciation for him, as he was able to gain a powerful recognition from the most powerful dark force of all, to which he and Wolf Brother were able to realize that the two of them are more likely alike than ever possible, because they do exactly see each other. They do exactly see they form themselves within. They do actually see each other. They do actually see they form themselves within one another. Despite this, Magic Brother is completely responsible and completely likely of a super intelligent, superior power and might and immortality, base powers and abilities, and wrong gravity-based powers and abilities, highly resourceful, highly influential, highly dark, and highly good. He's very good at maintaining his greater individual bases of his operation, such as many hidden temples, caves, ancient origins, schools, dark colleges, and schools. His central headquarters is a very formidable dark ancient crystal, dark ancient crystal castle, to where he fully experiments with his full experiment notation, where it houses a chamber, a laboratory, a private chamber, and a dark secretive chamber of energy, to where he can easily understand the powers of the supernatural races and all the creatures as well. He's very resourceful with the power of darkness manipulation, creation manipulation, art of creation manipulation, super creation manipulation, shadow manipulation, light manipulation, power manipulation, illusion manipulation, creation manipulation, nature manipulation, reversal manipulation, sand manipulation, sand creation manipulation, dark creation, and the art of life creation, death creation, life creation, all life creation, and unknown creation as well. He's very good with all those powers. He is, after all, a godlike, base-like creature of a being, as all the other magic users known from the hard way that Magical Brother is never meant to be taken lightly, that he does possess dark magical abilities of godlike abilities as well, which make him infinite beyond his time, as in completely infinite beyond his time, as all the other Four-Nation Hunters and the members of the Universal Heroes have known that Magic Brother does, after all, possess infinite godlike ability, and that he's one of the most deadliest and most formidable members of the Hive Brothers, who is very dangerous and very highly skillful in telepathic and illusion manipulation. Throughout all of this, Magic Brother has gained the utmost respect throughout all the members of the group and throughout all the members of the Order of the Six, knowing that his dark experiment notation and his scientific and his expertise, talents, and knowledge are definitely needed for them to further their ultimate goal. He's very ambitious. He has a dark ambition and a dark purpose, making sure that the organization's goals, purpose, and the Order of the Six's goals, purpose, and goals bear fruit first, no matter what, and that his goals of understanding power and dark creation at all times will come later. But he's shown the power to remaining patient and to remaining highly focused on what he's trying to achieve at all costs, knowing that he's persistent and also relentless at any time. Super speed, super thinking, super thoughts, the power of X-ray vision, and the power of seeing through everything, and spectrum energy, to which you can see and sense and detection, showing that he's very powerful, and the power of creating a powerful shadowy astral projection of himself, to which he can exactly do, showing that he's very powerful at his great need, and knowing and understanding the godlike powers and abilities that he has gained throughout the following centuries of his expertise. He has known that his enemies can learn and can adapt very quickly, to where he advises the members of the Hive Brothers that Magic Girl and the members of the Universal Heroes and of their allies are too dangerous to be taken lightly. It is wise for him to test their abilities and their powers before they can go toe-to-toe with them, to which he does that as well. And he's shown to have so much great respect and true dedication to the organization's true mission and true goal and its true purpose, to which Wolf Brother and the other members have shown to respect him for his expertise and for his infinite knowledge and for his greater super intelligence as well, to which makes the organization itself remaining dormant and remaining powerful to its greatest needs of its standards as well. Thanks to the Shadow Empire itself as well, by remaining also highly powerful under the current under the former leadership of the original Order of Magic, due to Magic Brothers' current leadership status, that the Shadow Empire was also able to remain powerful due to the gravity technology weaponized by the Dark Druids and by the Dark Witches, that Magic Brother was able to train frequently and giving them the expertise and the experience that he was able to learn throughout the magical books and powers and languages he was able to gain as well. They are also powerful thanks to him and also thanks to Amber as well, showing that he's very, very, very powerful and very dangerous. It is known that he possesses destructive, godlike powers and base-like powers, abilities, mysterious forbidden techniques and mysterious forbidden powers as well that he does possess, and he gives them all to himself, making sure that his powers and his abilities are never known and never put into the database according to the 4 Nation 100s. He does possess the destructive and raw capability of power known as fire and known as firepower, to where he can manipulate fire and use it to his advantages as well, and he keeps that power to himself. Lightning, electricity-based powers and gravity-based powers are one of his most favorite powers of all, and he learns to use them wisely. Matter and energy and life-based powers, he uses them regularly, but he uses them wisely, leading a group of his followers to greater standards and making sure that they adapt and improvise and evolve to higher standards than ever before. He does share a greater fascination over the Universal Founders, learning to them that he's very much appreciative of his enemies and that he always respects them, and that the time they take to fight with him, learning that the time and place will come, and he always makes the time and place for them to fight and clash. He's very good in studying ancient languages, speaking different types of languages, learning ancient architects, books, scrolls, and deciphering infinite knowledge from types of ancient magical books and forbidden techniques, statues. He can see and learn everything in once, and granting him supernatural immunities, powers of different types of creatures, and in types of creatures and monsters, and on top of their powers and abilities as well. Universal Magic Gold stated to the members of the Universal Heroes and to the Universal Magic Heroes that Magic Brother is one of the most deadly and powerful and very intelligent of the members of the Hive Brother, and it is wise not to take him lightly, as he's known to wait for the right time to attack, preparing and orchestrating behind the scenes. He's a shadowy, formidable mastermind who's known not to be taken lightly and known not to be underestimated as well. Well, that's it for today's episode, guys. I all hope you have a wonderful, great day indeed. Take care of yourself, stay happy, stay blessed, and keep pushing. You guys got this. Shine your light. I believe in you. I'll keep following you. Like and subscribe to Bill Yo's channel in YouTube and in TikTok. And for you shorts, I appreciate you guys a lot. For all of you shorts, I appreciate you guys a lot completely. And from YouTube as well, I appreciate you guys a lot. And I appreciate you guys as well from TikTok. Love your support. Love you guys exactly supporting me and following me all the time. It means a lot to me. When all of this is quietly being put in out there, you will all be able to show you how much I love you and how much I'm fully grateful for you guys. I'm thankful for you guys' support, and God may protect you and be with you at all times as well. Shine your light and stay safe. Today's episode is Magic Brother, the member of the Hive Brothers, to which you were able to receive in shorts, TikTok, and in YouTube as well. So take care, have a blessed day, and stay safe, and also stay warm as well. Enjoy your day, and love you, and bye.